Hi guys, Rose here. So I am preparing my space to do video readings, and I thought I would just film it, even though I'm not going to really do anything much except for like setting up, but I thought I would film a video so you guys can see the process that I go through when I prepare these video readings. So I am actually sitting at my kitchen table, and the lighting is a lot better here because the lighting is like right above me. So I'm going to see how that works out with the videos. So what I do is I have all my crap all over the place. I'm going to start organizing it right now, but what I do is I open up my business book. So this is a daily planner. Well, not a daily, I guess. Well, yeah, I guess it could be daily. It has, you know, the calendar and whatnot. I open it up and I either go through to see which orders I still have to fulfill, or in this case, I received some new orders. So I go through my email from my phone because it's just connected to it, and I write down the orders that I receive. So a quick way I do it is I write down the person's name and how much. This way I have an idea of how much I'm getting for tax purposes later on. So I like to keep it organized. So let me just write this down. Okay, so I wrote down the orders that I just received, and I got another one. Hang on one second. Okay. So once I do that, I have it all written down. This way I can be, you know, organized. And I set that aside. And what I usually do is I'll set up a spread cloth. So lately you guys have been noticing my spread cloth is this beautiful sun and moon. This actually used to be a bag that I purchased from a metaphysical shop a long time ago, a couple years ago. But I cut off the handles, the straps, because the bag actually got a hole in it somewhere in here. There's a hole, and I didn't want to ruin it because I thought the pattern was super cute. So I use it now for spread cloths, and I just like to lay that out on top of the laptop. So as you can see, my laptop's right here. I cover this up with a spread cloth so that when I lay the cards out, it's, you know, the laptop itself isn't an eyesore. So that's basically what you guys see. So then when I do the readings, you know, I lay the cards out on the flat surface of my iPad, or my the flat surface on my laptop, so I don't press the keys. But sometimes I do press the keys. It's just a thing. So that's how I set it up. And then what I'll do is I will light some candles. So I have a beautiful salt lamp, well, not a salt lamp, Himalayan salt candle holder, and I have a cute little tea light candle in there. So I'll light that. I like to always have a candle or two lit, and sometimes they don't make an appearance in the reading because I only have so much space I'm working with. But he's off to the side there. I have another I have another candle holder. This one I actually got today at the thrift store. It's a cute little, I'm assuming this is like a lotus flower. It kind of looks like a lotus flower to me. So I put a tea light in there. So I'm going to light that up. Oops. Once I light my candles, this one could probably actually sit here. How pretty. Okay. So once I light my candles, then I have incense. And I usually have the incense off to the side so it's not distracting, but I use the incense to kind of cleanse the space. So I light him on fire, or actually I'll just use what's on the candle. So I'll light my incense and get him smoldering. And then once he starts, you know, smoking up, then I use him to cleanse the reading space. So this is all done before I start filming, by the way. And then I usually will have him on a, you know, one of the incense holder things like that, off to the side, so I'm not coughing and everything. And then I have the decks that I'm going to be working with, and I usually have them close by. So what I like to do is run the decks through the incense smoke to cleanse and clear them for the reading. So since these are the decks that I'm going to be working with, I figured I will do this all on video for you guys to see. There's no right or wrong way to do this, by the way. This is just how I like to do it. And I have my beautiful Victorian Romantic Tarot in this gorgeous velvet jewelry box that I found at a thrift store a while back. So I take those out because I'm going to be using these cards as well. I just feel really called to work with them today. When I choose decks for the readings, I like to pick intuitively just what feels right. So for today, what feels right are these decks, typical Rider-Waite Tarot and my Victorian Romantic. And then I also have an Oracle deck because I'm going to be doing video readings, and I usually do a blend of Oracle and Tarot. So I have the Madame Endora's fortune cards here that I will be using also for the readings. These cards have been through a lot. I dropped, no, actually I didn't, Luna did, my cat. I was having a margarita, like one of those wine cooler thingies, I don't know, and she knocked it over and spilled alcohol all over my deck. So they're kind of sticky. So every time I bring them out, I always think of that moment. And that's it. So I'm getting ash everywhere because I'm so messy. And that's it. So that's basically what I do right before. The incense is kind of weak. I'm wondering what that's all about. Usually my incense smoke is pretty crazy, so I take that as a sign. Everything is a sign when I'm preparing for readings. But that's basically how I prepare for this stuff. I just wanted to put that on video. I also have a couple crystals here that I chose intuitively. So I decided to work with selenite because selenite has been coming up a lot for me lately. The last couple days, it has been popping up in YouTube videos. I've been like on my feed, I've been seeing videos about the healing properties of selenite. So this is a crystal that is starting to come into my life. Like I said, everything is a sign. Everything has a message and a meaning. So I'm really taking that into consideration, and I figured I will bring my gorgeous selenite heart into the mix for the reading. So that's going to be there. It's a good cleansing crystal as well. And then I have opalite. Really feeling the light energy today. So selenite, opalite, and then my candle's lit. It's just like a really glowy feel. And then I wanted one of my crystal skulls to be present. I usually always have one present in my readings. So my cherry quartz here, she, cherry quartz, she's going to be present in the readings as well. So that is basically it. I think that's the gist of it. I always have a water present because I talk a lot and I get dry mouth when I talk. And sometimes, you know, if I'm feeling the effects of people that I am reading for, I get, you know, headaches, or I'm going to put the incense off to the side. I get headaches, or I'll get coughing attacks, or whatever the case may be. So I like to always have water on the, off to the side just in case. And that's basically the gist of my preparation for the readings. So I look forward to the next couple videos. You guys stay tuned, and I will see you guys soon.